welcome back to your favorite show, the coolest show ever, the My Zone Active Kids program. We are so excited to have you back. We really missed you. So today it's episode 3 and my name is Marisel Stoffberg and with me is my cool friend Elizabeth.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys, and thank you for being lovely friends to me and making me feel so welcome. My name is Elizabeth Joseph and the only thing I can say is I'm very excited for today's lesson and to play with our friends and to see Zoe and Zoshy, those
Yay!
guys. I love them. I totally love them. But Marisa, what I wanted to tell our friends was please remember that every single day, which is Monday to Friday at exactly 9 o'clock in the morning, not in the night, please remind Mommy and Daddy to switch on Zoshy or to go to My Zone's Facebook page so that you guys as well can join us for all the fun activities that will get your blood pumping.
And I hope you packed in a lot of energy because we have a super fun active activities for you today. And we're not going to tell you everything. You need to watch the lesson. But just so you get a bit of a teaser, today we are counting eggs with Zoe and Zoshy on their grandparents' farm with their grandmother, Zoshiana. I love eggs so much. Oh,
Maricel, do you know, since your excitement is all over the place, did you forget to tell our friends what the theme is for this week?
I did. I'm sorry. I'm so excited to see you guys. I completely forgot we're on the farm.
I can't believe not me, but someone here has never been to a farm. And I hope that you guys know everything that there is to know about farm animals and farm life and milking cows and everything. I'm going to get so excited. But Maricel, I have a very serious question for you.
Yes?
Do you think that Zoshy and Zoe will allow us to play with them on the tractor today?
I'm sure they will.
They are
Otherwise, I'm just getting
awesome.
on that tractor. But speaking of things you can sit on, we want to thank Innovation so much for these super fun bean bags. These are the coolest bean bags ever.
So comfortable.
And if you want to rent anything for your party and make it super, just visit info@kickstart.com. And if you want me or Elizabeth to be there, just make sure there's a lot of cake.
We love cake. Don't tell anyone.
But now I think it's time for us to jump right into our lesson. So get your crayons and your booklets and your pens ready because now it's time for Book 9, Lesson 3. Woo!
Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Netsai. Today's theme is farm. Let's sanitize our hands. Rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Remember to maintain a social distance. Today's lesson is counting. Now let's turn to the page 11. On page 11, what do we see? There is a lamb. Where do we find a lamb? We find it on the farm. It says color in the sheep. There is the mother sheep in the picture. Now let's look on the farm on my table. We have different kinds of animals lined up. And one of them is a sheep. So I would like you to turn back to page 11 and color in the sheep. Once you are done, we turn to page 12. On page 12, it says, write down the number of buckets. Color the boy. There is a boy standing right in the middle of the farm. He likes playing with his lamb. He likes looking after the sheep. He helps his father to carry the buckets of milk on the farm. So the boy is carrying one bucket. Now we need to count. Let's go back to our animals on the farm and count to see how many animals we have on the farm. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are supposed to be 7 animals. We will find out what happened to the 7th animal. Let's get back to the page 12 on our booklet. We need to count the number of buckets and try to see and remember the boy is carrying one bucket of milk. Now let's count the buckets together. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th bucket is being carried by the boy. Let's move over to the board. We need to practice once more how to count up to 7. I will be picking up the magnets from my table and placing them on the board. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All together, we have 7 magnets on the board of different colors. Let's count the cups that I have here with me. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th is right here. So we have 7 cups all together. Let's move back to our booklet on page 12. Remember, you need to count the number of buckets before you can write the number in the block. Include the bucket that the boy is carrying in his hand. Now let's write number 7 and color the picture of the boy. Once you are done, we turn over to page 13. On page 13, we are instructed to count. Let's count and see how many birds are seated on the branch. Let's count together from the left and point to the birds as we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 birds on the branch altogether. But the instruction tells us we need to color 5 birds. Do we know how to count up to 5? Look at the dots just below the branch. Let's count and see how many dots. Let's go together and point to the dots as we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's go back to the birds which are seated on the branch of the tree. We need to color in only 5 birds. Let's count and stop at 5. Let's count the birds together as you point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you stop right there. Now let's color in 5 birds. In the next row, we are instructed to color 6 birds. Do we know how to count up to number 6? We have dots right under the branch. Let's count and find out how many black dots are under the branch. As you point and we count together. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go back to the branch where the birds are seated. Can you count 6 birds seated on the branch? Let's count together as you point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we stop right there. Now you need to color in 6 birds. The next activity at the bottom. There are dots right at the bottom of the branch. Count the number of dots and color in 7 birds seated on the branch. Once we have finished that activity, we need to move over to the next page. Let's turn to page 14 when we have finished with our activity. On page 14, I will read the instruction. It says, complete the numbers on the gates. Can you see the gates that are on the farm? Remember, we are talking about the farm. Let's look at the animals on the farm back a little bit more. Let's get back to the farm. We have the cow, we have the sheep, we have a duck, the horse, another cow, and we have a cock or a rooster. What will happen if we leave the gates open on the farm? I'm sure this animal will walk out and go astray. We do not want to lose our animals. Now let's get back to the worksheet again. We need to complete the numbers on the gates. The gates that are numbered, we are able to read number 1, there is number 5, there is number 6. But all together, how many gates are there? Can you point to the gates and count to see how many they are all together? We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, there are 7 gates on the farm. Now you need to write in the missing numbers. After number 1, what number comes next? Write it in to the open space of the gate just close to number 1 on the top row. When you are done, what number comes after the second number? It's right in the second row on the left-hand side in your booklet. Write the missing number. After the third gate, what number do you have to write? On the right-hand side in the second row. Let's look at the bottom numbers on page 14. Gate number 5 has been numbered and gate number 6 has been numbered. Now let's look. What is the next number that comes after 6? Once you have done that completion of numbers, I would like you to go back to the top page once more. There are 2 more questions for you to complete. How many gates are closed? Let's look closely. Remember, we are on the farm. Can we leave the farm gates open? What will happen to our farm animals? And write the number of gates that are closed in the top box or top block. The next question says, how many gates are open? Do we have any gate that is open on page 14? Look closely at all the gates. Once you have finished that activity, I would like to say, well done. Wait the lesson. Now it is time for us to sanitize our hands. Rub, rub, rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Rub, rub, rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Remember to keep your safe social distance at all times. Now it is time for us to invite Zoe. It is time for us to say goodbye to Zoe. Bye, Zoe.
Wow, Elizabeth, what a fun lesson!
I cannot explain to you how much I enjoyed that, friends.
Our teachers are just the best. They make everything so much fun. Today we learned all about counting, and I don't want to brag or
Check
anything.
Marisol out, guys.
I can
Come,
count
Mari.
until 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Guys, Marisol is putting me on the spot. Okay, Marisol, we know you can count. Guys, please give a round of applause to Marisol.
Thank you. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Marisol, we're also just going to move and start chilling with our friends, Zoshy and Zoey. I am so excited to see Zoey she's the best. She's my Esther's friend.
And Zoshy is my bestest friend. I thought it was
Okay.
Elizabeth, but okay. So now let's check in with the two coolest people we know to see what they are up to.
Hi everyone, my name is Zoshy and this is my cool sister Zoey.
Hi friends, we are so excited to see you again. It really feels like forever since we last saw you, and I really get so sad because I just missed all my friends.
Yes friends, we really did miss you. I enjoyed that cool lesson and the teacher even made me love learning.
Then they really are good if they can make you like learning, Zoshy. I think it's time for us to share what we did on our grandparents' farm with our friends, don't you think, Zoshy?
Yes Zoe, today in our lesson we learned about counting.
Yes, we did, Zoshy, and we also counted with Grandma Zoshiana while we were getting eggs as well.
That is so much fun. I almost dropped an egg. No, or two. But because I'm so good at counting eggs, I was able to pick 7 perfect eggs for Grandma.
So, Zoshy, tell me, can you count until 7 for our friends?
Of course I can. But you and everyone at home should count with me. We can sing a super cool song together.
Yay! That sounds like so much fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a hen alive. 6 and 7. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it pecked my finger sore. Which finger did it peck? This little finger on my right. Woo! Yay! I had so much fun. Who knew counting could be this fun, Zoe? It's time for me to give you my super cool fun fact. Did you know that horses and cows can sleep up standing?
Wow, really? I could imagine how they can sleep standing up. But since you were able to fall asleep anytime...
Oh, Zoe! Sorry, what's going on? I can be a bit weird and funny sometimes, but everyone is weird and special in their own way.
You are so right, Zoshy, and I love you just the way you are. But that is it from us for today, friends.
We'll see you again when we tell you about how we plowed with Grandpa Zoster. Bye!
Wow, Elizabeth, Zoe and Zoshy are so much fun. I enjoyed
love
it.
them. And Zoe is my best
true.
friend. She's my best friend apart from myself.
Oh, thank you. But now I think it's time for us to get active and have some fun.
Take us through it.
So today we have 3 parts of our active activity. So the first part is, here at my legs I have a basket of eggs, a bunch of eggs. But Active Kids is nothing but colorful. So we have colorful eggs with all different colors. We have purple ones, red ones, blue ones, and just a bunch of other. Oh, I'm so excited. So what we're going to do is I'm going to throw 7 eggs. So Grandma Zoshiana said 7 perfect eggs,
And we're
Elizabeth.
so obedient, Marisol and I. That's why we decided we're going to do that for Grandma Zoshiana.
Yes, that is the truth and nothing but the truth. So I'm going to throw these eggs to Elizabeth. She's going to carefully catch them and gracefully put them in the other basket. So we can go to the second part of our activity. Are you ready?
Wish me luck, friends.
Okay, so you need to count at home with us. So every time I pick up an egg, we need to count so we get 7 of them, just like Zoe and Zoshy taught us. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh, drum roll. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. Yay! So now, just because we're cool, we're going to do 7 super star jumps. I'm just stretching. It's been a while. Okay, are you ready?
All right.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay!
Thank you, Marisol. Thank you.
Every day, every time. So now we're going to switch. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to throw Elizabeth these eggs. But we need purple ones. I think we need 2 of them. We need 3 blue ones and 2 red ones. And she's going to put them in the right basket.
I'm sure I can do that.
Don't drop them, please.
No, I
Grandma
won't.
Zoshiana tends to be very...
Wish me luck. Wish me luck,
Okay.
friends.
And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my gosh.
6 and 7.
Did I do it? Oh my god, I did it!
Yay!
Thank you, Marisol. Thank you.
Well done. But we can't 5.
Oh.
So we can put 5. Yes.
There we have it.
So that's it from us to you. Please remember to stay safe and sanitize and exercise. It's very important.
Yeah, let's not forget that. So Marisol, let's do our dance.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7.
Woo!